We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Zach Wheeler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now.
The
This guy's
MLB
a better
Season
pitcher than
5
that, but he hasn't been real
2021 games
consistent.
and
One good
highlights
game,
will
one
be coming
bad
up
game.
next on
I think what
Sports
he needs to
Game
do, if he can string
2021.
together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
First pitch, 6:05.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
The second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. His career line against Wheeler. He has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. So far on the year, Rojas hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Gloved by Miller. To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Trevor Rogers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Into the box, Mickey Moniak. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 31 homers, 56 runs batted in. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Bohm stands at first with 1 out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 31 homers and 55 driven in. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Outside, 2-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Marte going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. That's popped up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. He's set. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Phillies on top, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Jesus Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's Starling Marte as he grounds one briskly to short. Gregorius has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Digging in, Garrett Cooper, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First offering on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
One out and a runner on second base. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman, Cooper. Originally from the state of Alabama, he was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Runner at second here with one man out. Popped him up. Hoskins ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat, and that misses low and away. Ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Here's the first pitch to him, and this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out, and he fouls this one off. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Center fielder,
So next to the plate for the Phils, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Ready for another chance? Alec Bohm. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And it's fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Into the box, Brad Miller, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Miller is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Mike Morin is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Mike Morin. Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins nothing. Stepping into the box, Mike Morin. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A bouncer to the left side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. On a line, that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Corey Dickerson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen, but this will land untouched. A 1-1. Line drive to left. Uh-oh, he missed it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-1 game.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, taken in by Gregorius. One there, and he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play.
The batter.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here comes the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins 2. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Digging in, Reese Hoskins, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Morin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
JT Realmuto is on deck. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
In now, JT Realmuto. Runners on the move for second. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out. On to first, and they get the double play. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead it 6-2. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
The batter, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Mike Morin down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen.
For the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
He's set, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Center fielder, number 16.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Mickey Moniak. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season.
1 Detroit Tigers 3 final.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. He's running. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
High fly ball out to straightaway center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than one hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in once again, Jazz Chisholm. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a punch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Game 7, 3 Baltimore Orioles 4 Toronto Blue Jays 1-2 final.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Game 7, 3 Kansas City Royals 0 Texas Rangers 8
First
final.
pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Real Muto shading to his right, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes set with the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2 balls.
This is a fun guy to watch.
He's up and really Los Angeles Angels 3 Tampa Bay Rays 1-3
Always seems to
final.
make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. Grounded softly to the right. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The first baseman,
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Count 1-0.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Rhys Hoskins becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the belt, the pitch.
That's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-2. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Jorge Alfaro.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Count 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, oof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Ready with the 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
One out and a runner on second base. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Count still full, 3-2.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Line towards center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there and survive.
Fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
This ball will be chopped foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Ready now, Mickey Moniak. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Standing in now, Alec Bohm. Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Harold Ramirez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Harold Ramirez.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. He's got that average up over 340 now. A dozen home runs, 26 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Base hit into right center.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0.
Inside ball 1.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Miller is there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Marlins down quietly. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Anthony Bass will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Anthony Bass.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And the lead is now 7-2.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Didi Gregorius, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Brad Boxberger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Boxberger has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Again, he sends it out of play. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Line towards center field. Marte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
From the stretch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mickey Moniak. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, catch inside.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Moniak, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Sanchez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. High in the air into shallow left center. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. So striding in, Alec Bohm, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. That pitch is out.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, Brad Miller, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
James Hoyt enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
James Hoyt.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And it's in time to get him. A one-run is in to score on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here it comes. Popped him up. Rojas over to his right. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. Phillies lead this one 11-2. Settling in now, Garrett Cooper, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to first. Hoskins has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Adam Duvall will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Adam Duvall.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1 delivery. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Breaking ball as this is right at his melon as he turns away there.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Philadelphia Phillies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Zach Wheeler earns his team-leading 11th win, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Trevor Rogers struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies went deep 4 times as they beat the visiting Marlins 11-2. The Washington Nationals completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Chicago Cubs combined for 4 total home runs as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-4. The St. Louis Cardinals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-6. The Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-6. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Yu Darvish got the win number 7 thus far as the Padres were winners over the Reds 4-1. He currently owns the lowest ERA in the National League among qualified pitchers. The Blue Jays earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 5-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Indians got 12 hits in this one as they blew out Baltimore 8-2. The Chicago White Sox brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-2. They now have 6 straight victories. The Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-1. The Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-4. The Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.